Good morning, page turners. It is dismal and drizzly here, but I've got something to brighten your day. Healed to Death, the latest installment from your favorite assistant medical examiner series, Kenzie Kirsch Medical Thrillers, is now live at all of the major online retailers and my e-store at shop.pdworkman.com. Advanced readers are loving it. Kim says, PD Workman has penned yet another captivating mystery that had me ignoring all else in favor of reading this book to see what was going to happen next. I enjoy all medical thrillers as a rule, but I have to say that this series stands out for me because of the compassion and understanding that always shines through in each and every story. This is top shelf entertainment with heart. Candy says, thriller is definitely the right description for this book. As Kenzie works to get to the truth behind a death, there are more and more questions. A real page turner for sure. Close your eyes and settle in while I read you a few brief excerpts from Healed to Death. Kenzie's phone started ringing loudly on a side table, jarring her awake. She grabbed it and tried to silence the noise, her fingers clumsy with sleep. She wanted the noise to end as quickly as possible, but finding the button to mute it took precious seconds. She considered getting out of bed and stepping out into the hallway to take the call, so that her voice would not disturb Zachary's sleep. But by the time she had formed the thought, she knew there was no use. Zachary woke more quickly than she did, and if he were awakened at night, it was pretty much guaranteed that he would stay that way. Even if Kenzie could go back to sleep after the sound of that klaxon, there was no way Zachary would. So she saved herself the risk of stubbing her toes or other accidents that might occur stumbling around in the dark, or blinding herself by turning on a light by staying in bed. She blinked a couple of times to clear her vision, then swiped the screen to accept the call. Dr. Kirsch, she acknowledged. Sorry, took me a minute there. Good morning, Dr. Kirsch, the operator at the other end of the line greeted pleasantly. I'm afraid I have a call out for you. Sure, Kenzie agreed. Where are the remains? Any details about the situation? The operator gave her an address and directed her to an alley, which was not particularly surprising. Kenzie thumbed the address into a note on her phone and read it back. The operator confirmed. Police have secured the scene. Great, thanks. Have a great day, Doctor, the operator told her pleasantly, and disconnected. Kenzie looked at the window. Though the blinds were pulled, she could still see through the crack between them. It was dark, streetlights shining. Though the dispatcher had wished her a good morning and told her to have a good day, it was still the middle of the night. Kenzie looked at the time on her phone screen. 2 o'clock in the morning. Hospital says he was not admitted. Not admitted, but he was treated. He shook his head. They don't have any records of him being there. Not recently, and I assume you meant the IV mark was new. Yes, it's fresh. The IV was just pulled out in the last few hours. He must have been at the hospital. Maybe some kind of private clinic, Samuel suggested. A clinic. Kenzie nodded slowly. What kind of clinic was nearby that might have treated Mr. Lane? Someone might have noticed that he was dehydrated after throwing up. A doctor's office, rehab center, or some mobile clinic or outreach center that treated the homeless. We'll have to find out where he was being treated. Or maybe he was admitted to the hospital as a Jane Doe if he wouldn't give his name or was unconscious when he was taken in. Already asked that. No John Does treated in the last week. Few patients that meet his demographic. Kenzie frowned, a headache gathering in front of her head. It would make sense that he goes off on his own and then has another crisis and bleeds out, she agreed. Only he was lying on bare pavement. Cook gave her a quizzical look. Meaning? If he'd bled out, he should have been in a pool of blood, but he wasn't. His clothes were stained but dry. He was on bare pavement, no blood around him. It was a very clean scene for a back alley. Are you ready to read it? Kenzie's journey in this book explores themes of mental illness, addiction, and homelessness, all woven into a gripping medical mystery. You're going to love it. Pick it up today at your favorite online retailer or my e-store at shop.pdworkman.com. If you're new to the Kenzie Kirsch Medical Thrillers series, there's no better time to start your adventure. You can pick up Unlawful Harvest, the very first book in the series, and Kenzie's origin story, free at all major retailers now for a limited time. If you pick it up from my e-store at shop.pdworkman.com, you will get a special bonus package as well. Grab a special Kenzie Kirsch series bundle to immerse yourself in the entire world. You can get books 1 to 10 in a bundle, or really pump up your e-reader with books 1 to 10 in the Kenzie Kirsch Medical Thriller series and the first 19 books in the Zachary Goldman Mysteries series. Whether you're a longtime fan or a brand new reader, I'm so grateful for your support. You can find Healed to Death and all my other books at pdworkman.com or my e-store at shop.pdworkman.com. And connect with me on social media. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, X, Instagram, and more. And you can find my fan group, PD Workman Page Turners, on Facebook. I look forward to hearing from you. Enjoy your reading.